This is my voice. Take it or leave it.
To the rhythm. I know you missing me, but you're not my enemy. I know you missing me, but you're not my enemy.
You know, so many people made me feel like I had to sound a particular way. I had to sing a certain type of way. I had to stop listening to those people, and I had to listen to myself. When you're doing music and you go out and you do these shows, people might walk up to you and they be like, hey, I really liked what you did there, but I feel like maybe you should let me be a writer for you, because maybe I can write something that can sound a little bit more better. Excuse me, what are you saying? Or people could be like, hey, I like the way you sing that, but instead of you singing it like, away, you should sing it like, away. And be like, what? Like, no, stop listening to those people. I had to stop listening to that. I had so many people, me coming out with these songs and doing these music videos, so many people tell me how I needed to sound and the way that I should do it, the way that I should write it. I should rewrite my song that is already streaming. I had to stop listening to people. Like, I had to really like mind over matter. I had to really focus on what I wanted people to feel. I had to really focus. I don't sing like you, and that's the point. I don't. And that's just the kind of attitude you had to have. I was listening to people so much, I got caught up, you feel me? Like, I did go to like, you know, like a singing instructor or whatever, so she could help me with my voice. And you know, every time I went to the studio, she told me that I was wasting my money. She did. She said, you're wasting your money. And I feel kind of bad when I'm here, because there's no point in me charging you this. There's no point in me charging you this money when you already know what you're doing. And she said, just don't let anybody tell you how to be you. Don't let anybody tell you how to sing your songs or anything else. She said, stop listening to them. So that's what I did. I took her advice and I stopped listening. And the crazy thing about her actually is that she was also my 8th grade chorus teacher, but she ended up working in the studio that I was going to. I just thought that was a cool little fact to add in there. So she had been knowing me for some time, but yeah. You know, that was one of her little side gigs, and I didn't even know about her, honestly. I was just in the studio, was like, do y'all have any people that, you know, like do singing lessons or help with different techniques? And they pointed me to her, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Miss Johnson, my chorus teacher. But yeah, she came to a few sessions, and after that third one, she was like, no, child, don't keep on scheduling me to come here every time you book a session, and also don't pay nobody else. You already know how to sing, you already know what you're doing. Just do what you do and just practice the way you want it to sound, or practice the way you intend for the song to be. Because she was helping me with my own songs, and she was helping me do cover songs too, but she wasn't really helping me, because she said that I already knew what I was doing. I already had the talent. I didn't really need her. It just goes to say, like, sometimes people make you feel and they make you believe that you're not good enough when you really are, you know. And I really appreciate her, because it's some women and some men out here that would not have taken the time to tell me that, because they feel like they need a couple of extra coins. They need the money so bad. They would have just kept on taking my money and not being honest with me. But she did, and I'm grateful for that. God bless that woman. I'm really grateful that, you know, that it was her and it was not somebody else. And I feel like the only reason why she was being real with me is because she happened to be my chorus teacher in 8th grade as well. So for real, I was singing, but your sound is your sound. Nobody can tell you what your sound is. especially if you've been going to school for it. Especially if you got a whole scholarship for it. I got a scholarship for my singing. So how's somebody else gonna tell me that I can't sing? Why was I even listening to these people? Because I didn't sing it the way they wanted me to sing it, or I didn't sing it the way that they wish that they can sing it, like, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, and vice versa. The consistency is what always wins, because people, they don't expect you to keep on going. But when you keep on going and you keep on showing up for yourself in your own way, that doesn't mean putting yourself around other people. Never put yourself in a position with people that do not have the best intentions for you. But when you place yourself, your own bubble, and you do what's good for you and what's healthy for you, which is your passion, you know, and you're going down your own path and you go about it your own way, that is what matters. That is what truly, truly matters. People get so caught up in what other people feel and think, and they let that stop them. I'm not about to let nobody tell my story for me, ever. I'm not letting nobody tell my story for me. I'm going to tell it myself, which is why I'm on YouTube today, which is why I am doing this video, because I'm not about to let nobody tell my story for me. I can't. You know, I've done it a few times, but I'm not doing it no more. And neither should you. If you have a quality and a uniqueness about your sound that isn't nobody else's, if everybody, don't let anybody make you sacrifice yourself or your talent to build up their own ego. Don't let nobody get a cackle or a laugh out of you because you do what they tell you to do, or you stop doing what you want to do. Ariana Grande did not sound like the Ariana Grande that y'all know today. When Ariana Grande first started singing,
the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
she couldn't even reach the notes that she's reaching today. You know what that came with? That came with practice. That came with perseverance. And it was also because she did not care what other people said. She kept on pushing and she kept on going. She pushed herself. She pushed herself. She did. Also, Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was the first woman to get nominated. She didn't win, of course, because she was the first black woman. You know how many people told her that she was never ever going to be on a screen to reach millions of people. She was never going to get to travel. She wasn't going to be nothing. She wasn't going to make no money. But she did it. She did it. So don't let nobody stop you.